Hey there! This is my Ghana flag tutorial in honor of Ghana's Independence Day. So I'm basically going to show you how I went from this to transformation this. Happy almost Independence Day, Ghana! So for this look, I tried to recreate the Ghana flag on my eyes. So on top there's the red, there's gold with a black star in the middle, and green. Now you don't actually see the black star in the middle because I didn't actually put one there. My lashes are supposed to mimic the star.
Pretend the star is there.
Listed all the products down below in the description box along with other information. Keep watching if you want to get the look, and please like, subscribe, and share this video. Alright, so getting into it, I started with my NYX eyeshadow base and just placed it all over my eyelid and pretty much up to my brow bone. Then I got taped because I realized I didn't want my eyeshadow to go past my eyes. So here's my professional presentation of all the eyeshadows I use. Yellow, light yellow, hot red, other red, dark green, and super gold. So first I start off with that yellow and zoomed in a little bit for you so you can see better. Then I grabbed the light yellow and put that in my tear duct area, just to brighten up my eye for later. Then the hot red, I place it in my crease, and I have hooded eyes, so I just wanted to work it in very well and go a little bit higher than the crease, because I know that when I open my eyes, the flap's going to cover most of that red. Then I get that other red and place that above. The other red has like a brownish orangish tint to it, I don't know, at least on my skin, so I felt like it helped with transferring the red up to my brow bone so it looked a little bit more natural. Then I put green right along my lash line, and it's going to act as a buffer for my eyeliner that I'm using. I'm just tight lining my eyes with the eyeliner. I'm sorry I cut out some of the footage, but I took a green eye pencil, made a line right above the black eyeliner, just so the green's there. But that's not where I stopped with the green. It'll come back later. But for now, that's what we have. Then I take the gold, or the super gold, whatever I called it, and put it on my outer lid towards the outer V. And just work it in right before the crease area. And I take my NYX Photo Loving Primer, and I put that all around my forehead and my brow area because I'm about to do my brows. And I eventually take the tape off for this part. This is just a quick demonstration of how I do my eyebrows. Maybe sometime I can do an in-depth look and I'll actually do them perfectly, but for the sake of this video, this is how I did my brows. I usually conceal with a color that's closer to my skin tone above and way lighter one like this e.l.f. HD lifting concealer in medium on the bottom, just so that it can highlight my brow bone area. I'm not going to go out like that. So I take a sponge and that's a little wet, and I just, work the concealer in and just blend that in. And I continue taking my primer and just prime my whole entire face, except for the area under my eyes and my nose. Instead of using that, I'm going to use the Pore Professional. So, just to be extra, I use another primer. So I like to highlight my nose under my foundation and over it. So I use this creamy foundation and highlight my nose, and I lighten the area around my mouth. And I take this foundation. Let me pause and say, this foundation is everything. I love this foundation. It's my skin color in a bottle. So I just put that all over my face, except for my under eye area, because I don't want my concealer to crease, and that's my little magic trick that I've learned, so that I don't let my under eye crease when I put on my concealer. So here's the part where you highlight. Put Sacha buttercup powder on the lid. Get that ready, put it on the side. Do those facial expressions. And then take the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer And I did one side to show you. So I put that, make a triangle, work it in with the wet sponge, then use a dry sponge and pat that Sacha buttercup powder all over it. You want to work very quickly before your concealer has any chance to dry. You have to do those fingers just like that. And I highlight the rest of my face, except my nose, make a flower, as usual. That face. So continuing on with my phone, I take my LA Girl Pro Concealer and just conceal my nose just to highlight it. Work it in with the wet sponge. Oh, and I have all the buttercup powder all over my face because I'm baking. So when I'm done baking, which is about 2 to 3 minutes or so, I just take a super fluffy brush and just wipe it all off my face. And of course I want my nose to look like a little button nose. Now the contouring phase is very, very difficult for me. Because I'm already so dark, this next section of stuff is what works for me. I work in that creamy concealer stick in the darkest shade that they have. And then I highlight right underneath it with that same NARS concealer. Make that contour look more dramatic. I put more of a Sacha buttercup powder on top of the highlight. Then I put this MAC blush in that contour area. I wipe off the excess. And I dance and I do all of that. Then I take that e.l.f. Gel liner and make dots in the random contour areas of my face. And it's in black and I really need that dark color. And I can get away with that most of the time. Actually all the time. I get away with that. I don't think anybody ever knew that until now. Here's my secret world. And in this camera I look kind of funky, but when I go back to my regular camera, you'll see that all of this makes sense and it all ties in together and I won't look so strange. To avoid having all that darkness all over my face, just so it doesn't look too dramatic, I take that bronzer, put it all over. Now here are my lashes. I will not show you how I put on my lashes because I'm really shy about it. So there they are. Maybe one day I'll do a video. And that's the mascara I got for my birthday. I think it was Sephora or Ulta. I usually use Benefit mascara anyways. I just wanted to try this one I got for my birthday. I was like, might as well. And I take that green eyeliner pencil and go right over the lash line again, just to make sure that it's really there, it's really green. And off camera, I made that line a little bit more straight. I lined my lips with this dark red. And I tried not to go all the way to the bottom of my lip. This lipstick is too light, so I went for the NYC color one, and it's perfect, and it's moist, and it's just ultra moist. I just said its name, didn't I? Well, it is what it says. It's ultra moist, and it's pretty cheap too, so win-win. Woohoo! Camera's back. And Lydia, look at that. So I was being experimental, whatever, and I used my eyeshadow as blush. And I used that bottom highlighter. And I usually use this bronzer just to make sure that I didn't let anything fall under my eye. I like dewy skin over matte. I prefer that for my skin, but if you want it to be matte, you can use a matte setting spray. That's true. And here's the finished look. I hope you like it.